Welcome back to Iron Vlog. I hope you guys have been enjoying our vlog so far.
In this week's episode, we have the chance to meet and talk to Chris Graeber, the General Manager of Hatcher's Past Polaris.
And not only is she the General Manager of Hatcher's Past Polaris, but she's also a seasoned race marshal.
Let's take a look at what this race means to suppliers.
Tell us your name.
Hi, Chris Graeber. Hatcher's Past Polaris. We have two locations, Wasilla and Willow, and I'm the general manager of both. We've been supporting Iron Dog teams since we opened in 1993. The original owner actually used to race the Iron Dog. What we do is we support them in communication between the teams, finding out if there is any support that we can give to them as far as, updated parts, if they're having issues with things, what other teams are doing. We give them discounts on parts and just try to communicate between the teams. It benefits Hatcher's Past Polaris in getting the product out there. The Polaris snow machines are built well, they're built tough, and anytime you can see them out there racing and winning, then other customers relate that to a machine that they can ride and get out and be reliable on. From the dealer perspective, Iron Dog is very important to us. We have supported the race for many years now, and we support the racers too. Polaris makes a great product, and we love to see it out there winning, and we love to see Polaris teams in the event. It's the winningest sled in the Iron Dog for the last 33 years, I believe.
How long have you been volunteering Iron Dog?
A lot of years. I don't even want to count them all, actually. Probably about 10 or 15 I've been involved as a volunteer. I've been following the race and watching the race since '93 when the original owner was in the race. So once I kind of got hooked on the race and watching the racers and following them, then I wanted to get out there and volunteer. Well, I'm a motorhead. I've been racing myself for years. My son raced for years. My husband and I built monster trucks, and so since I'm a motorhead, I just like to get out there and be involved in all kinds of racing, motocross to snowcross to Iron Dog. I think I've done the race marshal role for about 10 years now. Yeah, off and on. Once the green flag drops, I watch all the different racers and make sure that everybody's abiding by the rules. Make sure that the course is safe. If we have to deter from the race course, those are calls that are made during the race. Number one importance is we have so many guys out there racing, 82 sleds on the trail. I got to make sure 82 sleds are safe and the riders are safe. So that's the key importance. Well, for about a week long, once the race starts, you don't get a lot of sleep. You're always constantly on the computer watching the different racers where they're at. It starts Sunday morning early in Big Lake, and then Monday morning I fly to Nome. Again, always watching where the racers are, making sure the courses are safe, making sure that checkers are doing their jobs at different checkpoints. And then when I'm in Nome, then we start getting ready for them to show up on Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon is when the racers usually show up. Then we're there supporting the racers in the garage so that they have their work times, scheduling them for that, going over the sleds. Then Thursday morning, we get up at 8 a.m. in Nome, and then we let them go. And then again, we're in front of the computers, we're watching, always following where the racers are. And then Thursday night, we're in Fairbanks and getting ready for the Saturday morning finish. It can be very exhausting at times, and then sometimes the race runs so smooth that it's like butter, and it just works. I'm addicted. Most racers are addicted too. If you watch, you'll see that they've been doing it for years too. So once you get involved in this race, it's really hard to get away from it. It's kind of like fishing. You set the hook and then we're hooked. We don't want to get away from it. So it's fun. Iron Dog is always looking for volunteers. It takes a big amount of dedication and people to make this race where it is today. All you'd have to do is call the office.
Special thank you to Hatcher's Past Polaris for letting us get an inside view on Iron Dog.
If you have any suggestions for who you'd like to see interviewed, leave a comment down below.
Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more Iron Dog.